Hi, good afternoon everyone, and thank you for joining us today for our school's live webinar presentation on work in life. My name's Peter and I'm going to be your tutor today. Well, today we're going to be talking about some vocabulary and the meanings behind the vocabulary. We'll also be talking about work and your responsibilities at work. And we'll be watching some videos a bit later on and discussing and explaining about different jobs and responsibilities. And we'll be looking at ways of introducing yourself too, how to introduce yourself to people and how to introduce other people, both formally and informally. We'll be expressing interest in conversations and talking about routine activities all to do with your work and your job. And at the end of the webinar, you'll have an opportunity to practice everything we've learned today by going interactive with me and speaking directly to me. Okay, so enjoy the broadcast and we'll chat a bit later. So, if anyone can tell me, what are the normal working hours for most office jobs in your country? Anybody, any ideas? For example, in the UK, we have quite often 9 to 5. We have this expression called 9 to 5. Do you have the same working hours in your country? Very good. 40 hours. Excellent. Yes, that's exactly the same in the UK. And 9 to 1700 hours, yes, which is 5 p.m. 9 to 6. Very good, Olga. So yeah, they're very flexible and very different in different countries. Excellent. Can you name 3 jobs that have very high salaries in your country? For example, in the UK, we will have footballers, wow, really high salaries, or even accountants and bankers. Economists, very good. Dentist, yep. Sportsman, again, bankers, very good. President, excellent, yes. An interpreter, very good. Okay, jolly good. So now, when you start paying income tax in your country, what is the minimum amount you have to pay? Anybody, any ideas? Here in the UK, we usually have to start paying income tax when we earn £15,000 and more. And we will be paying 22% of our salary. Is that the same in your country? %15%. Wow, yeah. Okay, good. And 13%, Elena. Very nice. Yes, that sounds good. Very reasonable. I know in Sweden, they pay 50% taxes on their salary. Very high. 13%, good. And there's always differences in high earners as well. So, for example, in the UK, anybody earning £40,000 and more will pay 40% taxes. So I can imagine how much taxes the president has to pay. Excellent. And what jobs in your country often involve shift work? Anybody, any ideas? Doctors, good. Nurses, excellent. And we can also have lots of shift work in factories. Builders, that's a very good one. Yes, definitely builders will. Drivers, excellent. Yeah, things like bus drivers or lorry drivers will work. Coach drivers, shift work. Yeah, quite often driving at night time. And also catering. Yeah, so we can have caterers who will work lunch times and in the evenings too. Excellent. Very good. So is flexi-time common in your company or in your country? Flexi-time, is that common? No, okay. And we have companies that we can, if there is a maternity leave, you know, so they can go back with their children and work flexi-time. Particularly if they have babies. Okay, Alana, good. Excellent. Now, in which of the jobs might you do the following? Okay, yeah, here we don't practice it, I see. I think it may be introduced in the future, particularly with people having children. Very good. Okay, in which other jobs might you do the following? So here, the first one, we have to negotiate a price. So can anybody think of any jobs that you might have to negotiate a price in? Shop assistants, good, excellent. Anybody else, any ideas? We can have an estate agent, excellent, yes, businessman, terrific. Okay, also we can have people in sales or as a market trader. So market trader on stock markets, negotiating prices. Very good. What about making appointments? To make an appointment. So what kind of jobs involve making appointments? Yes, doctors, definitely. Good one. You need to make an appointment to go to the doctor. Absolutely. Yeah, businessmen. Yeah, they can arrange appointments. Absolutely. Dentist. Very good. And managers, yes, they would need to make appointments also. Excellent. Sales reps, yep, sales representative. Very good, Olga. Again, yeah, super. Okay, now what about arresting somebody? In which of the jobs would somebody arrest somebody? Policeman, excellent. Yep, definitely. And a man. Well, you know, in the UK we have what's called a public arrest. So people can make a public arrest. Yes, security guards can. They have the authority to arrest somebody and then pass them over to the policeman. Very good. Lovely. Okay, and the next one then. What kind of jobs might you have to sort out a problem? Sort out a problem. So who would need to sort out problems in their works? Good, yep. Managers do, definitely. Problems with staff, yep. Directors, problems with managers. Yeah, absolutely. Teachers, very good one, yep. I like that. We definitely have to sort out lots of problems. And also, we can have, for example, customer services on the telephone. So people who are working over the telephone will receive calls from people either complaining about something or trying to solve a problem. You know, like I can't turn my computer on. Good. What about fighting for somebody's rights? So who would need to fight for somebody's rights? What kind of job would we need to do that with? Lawyer. Excellent. Yep. There's somebody else as well who would need to fight for someone's rights. We have in the UK, anybody any ideas to do with courts as well as lawyer? MP. Excellent. Yes, they definitely do. They fight for somebody's rights. A member of parliament. MP. Attorney. Attorney. Good. Attorney General. And we also call somebody a solicitor. So they have a legal form to fight for somebody's rights, a solicitor, similar to lawyer. Excellent. Okay, and what about installing a computer system? So what kind of job would need to install a computer system? What would we call somebody who needs to do that? Programmer. Brilliant. Okay, anybody else? Any ideas? Another one? Installing a computer system? Excellent. Yep. Administrators. Yes, they do. They definitely have to install. System administrator. Very good. And there's also, we can call them engineers because they're technically gifted. So we can say a technician or a computer installation engineer as well. So those kind of people would need to install a computer system. Fabulous. Okay. Now, we're going to talk about introductions. So, we're looking at ways of introducing yourself. And here we have a couple of phrases that I'm sure you're familiar with anyway. But we'll go through them. So I would say hello, and like I started the webinar with hi, I'm Peter, or hello, hi, my name's Peter, or I don't think we've met, I'm Peter, how do you do? Okay, and we'd introduce other people by saying, this is Mr. Stevens, hi. And I want you to meet Mr. Stevens. And I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Stevens. Okay. And another way of exchanging greetings as well. So we can, in the UK and the European countries, we tend to shake hands. Nice to meet you. And I'm very pleased to meet you too. Or I'm delighted to meet you. Anybody else, any other ideas about how to introduce or exchange greetings when you're meeting people? Okay. It's like trying to sort out which is the formal and informal. Glad to meet you. Brilliant. Excellent. Yep. Glad to meet you. So out of those, which one would have been formal and less formal, informal? So can you think of any? It's great that I meet you. Yeah, it's great that I can meet you, I would say. Yeah, excellent. Oops. Okay. Sorry, there we go. Let's get down to the next one. That's it, lovely. So here we are. Put phrases into the categories 1 to 3. So we're going to look at introducing yourself as number 1. Number 2, introducing someone else. And number 3, responding to an introduction. So we have these A to H choices now. And we're going to put the phrases into the categories. So which ones do you think fit number 1? introducing yourself. Anybody, any ideas? So introducing yourself would be, sorry, yeah, H. Okay, good. H, definitely. H and D. Okay. D, I'd probably think that would be responding to an introduction, D. Okay. So E, very good. Yeah, excellent. E, Elena, yeah. So I would say E and H are out of those lists. E and H. So I could use, I don't think we've met. I'm Peter. That's introducing yourself. And H, my name's Peter. Okay, so the next one, number 2, introducing someone else. So which out of A to H would you think would be introducing someone else? B, definitely. Good one. G, definitely. Excellent. B, yes. B, G, very good. Guys, that's excellent. There's also one more on the list. So we've already got B and G and A, Elena. Perfect. Well done. Yes, so I want to meet you. Excellent. Introducing someone else. Sorry. I want you to meet Mr. Stevens. Okay. And B, this is Mr. Stevens. Okay. And G, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Stevens. Excellent, everybody. Well done. Okay. And then number 3, responding to an introduction. So A to H, which ones would you think would be responding to an introduction? C and F. Excellent. Yes, C, definitely. D, perfect. Yes, brilliant. Yes, so very good, guys. So we have C, D, and F. Okay, responding to an introduction. So I'm delighted to meet you. Responding. And D, I'm very pleased to meet you. Responding. And finally, nice to meet you as a response. Very good. Excellent. So we've got number 1 is E and H. Number 2, introducing someone else, is A, B, and G. And responding to an introduction is C, D, and F. Very good, guys. Well done. Okay, so out of these introductions, which are more formal and which are less formal? So let's start with the more formal ones. Which are more formal? Anybody, any ideas? Anybody? Yeah, A. Very good. Yes, that's a formal meeting. I want you to meet. Yes, excellent. G. Very good. Yes, C, definitely. E, excellent. And D, perfect. Brilliant. Okay, and which ones are more less formal? Informal. H. Perfect. Yes, it is, definitely. B and H. Terrific. That's terrific, everybody. Well done. Yes, so B and H are less formal. Jolly good. Excellent. Okay, well now we're going to be talking about people may ask you about your job. For example, they can ask, where do you work? Okay, so we're going to concentrate now on prepositions. We'll be watching a video, and after the video, we'll have a few questions. Okay, So we're going to start the video now. So concentrate and watch the video and listen to the lady speaking about where she works.
Hi, my name is Rebecca, and welcome to this series of videos on business English. We're going to start by talking about one of the main questions that you're asked in a business context, and that is, where do you work? Okay? There are a number of different ways in which you can answer this question, and they all involve the word work, of course. So, for example, you would start by saying, I work, but after that, you have a number of different prepositions that you need to use depending on what you want to say. So we're going to review some of these, and then I hope you'll have a better understanding of what to use and how to answer this basic question. Okay? So let's get started. So the first one is I work in. I work in can be used for a place. For example, I work in a school. I work in an office. I work in a factory, right? There are many other examples like that. You can also use in to describe the city. I work in Toronto. I work in Paris. I work in Montreal. Okay? So you can use it for cities. You can also use it for the country. I work in Australia. I work in Japan. I work in India. Okay? Another way you can use I work in is with the department. I work in the marketing department. I work in the accounting department. Okay? You can also use it to describe the field that you're in. For example, I work in computers. I work in education. Right? So you're using it to describe the field that you're in, the professional field. Or I work in accounting, for example. Or you can use it similarly to describe the industry. I work in the hospitality industry. I work in the tourism industry. Okay? So yes, the preposition in covers a lot of different possibilities. Okay? Let's move on from there to the next one, which is on. So let's look at how we can use that. I work on a farm. I work on an oil rig. I work on a construction site. These are some specific examples. You can see that they are a little more specific. It's used not as often, okay? It's used more rarely, so in is more common. You can also use it to talk about the area or field that you're working on. So for example, I work on software development. I work on educational policy. Okay? That's another way you can use on. Now, at describes a place, and you might be wondering, because I mentioned place so far in 3 different places. But here it's a little more specific. For example, I work at home. I work at the downtown branch, right? I work at this location. So you're usually talking about a more specific place or branch or location. All right? Now we come to another one, with. So with is used to talk about who you work with, right? I work with John. I work with the French clients. I work with several wonderful colleagues, right? You're talking about the people that you're working with. And last of all, but perhaps most important, because this is what people may ask you first, right? They might ask you, who do you work for? So in answer to that question, you could say, I work for Diplomat Language School. I work for Microsoft. I work for IBM, and so on. Or you could say, I work for my uncle. All right? It could be a person as well. But usually we're going to give the name of a company. And in case you are self-employed or you're an entrepreneur, you can also say, I work for myself. Okay? So I know there's a lot of different possibilities here. I know that prepositions can be quite challenging to master. So the only way to really learn them is to listen to a lot of examples, to write out a lot of examples of your own using these prepositions, and through repetition, eventually you will get them. Okay? If you have any more questions, or if you'd like to actually do a free quiz on this lesson, you can do that at our website, www.ingvid.com. Okay? Thanks very much, and we'll see you again. Bye for now.
Okay, guys. Yep, excellent. And everybody okay with that? Yeah? Did you manage to see the video and understand everything that was said? Okay, it's always difficult with prepositions, but it's practicing with those prepositions using ing, on, at, with, and for, particularly when you're talking about working and jobs. Okay, so can anybody just give me a little idea of how to use in? I work in. Anybody got any ideas? What would you say to follow that? How can we use work? I work in. I work in Minsk. Excellent. Yes, definitely. I work in the university. In university. Very good. I work in a place. I work in Moscow. Fantastic. Excellent. Yes, definitely. Yeah, good. I work in a shop. Terrific. I work in the oil industry. Excellent. Yeah. I work in the personnel department. Yes, I work in Russia. I work in marketing. Brilliant. Very good. Yeah, lovely. So I can say I work in the office as well. I work in London, and I work in the UK. Or I can say I work in the IT department, or I work in sales. So there's lots of opportunities. And I did work in the catering industry. Okay? Very good. Yeah, in marketing. Excellent. And what about on? Anybody got any ideas? I work on, or I'm working on. We would probably say better. I'm working on. Anybody, any ideas? What can you be working on? The project. Terrific. Yeah. I'm working on the farm. Brilliant. Very good. Yeah. Perfect. And you know, you can say I'm working on the policy like the lady in the video. Good, guys. Okay. What about using at? What can you work at? Work at an office. I work at an office. I work at school. Terrific. On the FBI. I work on the FBI. I work at university. Good. Okay. And I can say also, if you remember, I work at home. Yeah. Brilliant. Excellent. Well done. Okay. And what about with? With Anna. I work with Anna. Good. I work with a friend. Excellent. Okay, yeah, I work with personnel. Very good. I work with kids. Terrific. Yeah, very good. Yeah, brilliant. Okay. And yeah, so in the video she said with grown-ups. Yeah. Okay, very good. In the video she said I work with John and with the French clients. Yeah, and with people, we can say. So I work with people. Excellent. Okay. And what about for then? So for. Who could you work for? For my father. Yes, that's right. Yeah. For a big company. Brilliant. For my friend. I work for my friend. Terrific, guys. Yeah. For my boss. Yeah, I work for my boss. I work for Microsoft. Very good. Yeah. So yeah, brilliant. So yeah, you can work for people. So you can work for Google, for example, as well. So, yep, perfect. Okay, and so next we're going to be talking about your responsibilities. So talking about your responsibilities at work, okay? And for example, here we're going to be using words with who. Who do you work for? Okay, and what do you work with? Or what do you work on? So we're going to watch a video now about I am responsible, for example, I am responsible to John Miller, okay, or Mary Turner. I am responsible for the European market or for recruitment, okay? So again, concentrate, watch the video, and we'll have some questions to follow.
Hi, my name is Rebecca, and in today's lesson we're going to talk about how you can describe your work activities, okay? And we're going to focus on one particular word, responsible. But the question is, what are you going to talk about? How are you going to use it? All right? Just 1 second. Okay. So, the point is, you can be answering two possible questions, or you could be talking about two possible scenarios. Who you are responsible to, and what you are responsible for. And according to that, you will choose a different preposition, to or for. All right? Let me give you an example so you understand what I mean. If someone asks you, who are you responsible to? They are asking you, who is your manager? Who is your boss? So then you would say, I'm responsible to John Miller, for example. Let's suppose, in this example, that you are a marketing assistant. You're in the marketing department, you're a marketing assistant, and you have a manager whose name is John Miller. He's the marketing manager. So you say, I'm responsible to John Miller. Then they ask you, what are you responsible for? Now they're talking about the area that you are responsible for. So you say, I'm responsible for the European market. Okay? I'm responsible to John Miller. I'm responsible for the European market. Small difference, but it makes quite a lot of difference when you're actually explaining it. Let's take another example. Now let's say you work in the Human Resources Department. Human Resources is also called HR for short. It's also sometimes known as the Personnel Department, not personal, but Personnel Department. But here we've written HR. So let's say you are an HR assistant and your manager, your boss, is the HR director. So you would say, I am responsible to Mary Turner, who is the HR director. I am responsible for recruitment and training. Okay? This is a small example. It's a little lesson, but I think it will help you to express more clearly what you do at work in correct English. If you'd like to do a little bit of practice with this, please visit our website at www.ingvid.com. You will find there some free quizzes after each lesson to help reinforce whatever you have learned here. Okay? Thanks very much. Good luck with your English. Bye for now.
Excellent. Okay, guys, enjoy that. Very good. Nice to understand a little bit about the vocabulary about working for and who you're responsible to. or what you're responsible for. Okay? Now, what does that involve? What do you do in your job? If anyone can tell me what anyone does in their job. So, for example, what do you deal with? Anybody, any ideas? What can you deal with in your job? Deal with problems. Good. Yep. Deal with clients. Excellent. Yes. Deal with children. Yep. And computer. You deal with the computers. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah. Could you deal with anything else? Anybody? Like, I deal with students. Good one. Yes, definitely. Excellent. And what about things like papers? Could you deal with computer problems? Good. Yeah. Deal with something to do with paperwork? Anybody? Any ideas? Like, yeah, deal with essays. Good. Excellent. So we can deal with lots of things, like projects as well. I deal with the projects in my company. Okay, next one. So handle. What can you handle in your job? I handle what? Anybody, any ideas there? I handle problems again, yes? We're having lots of problems today. Okay, and I handle data. Good one. Excellent. Yep. Data clerk. Okay. I handle behavior of children. Very good. Scientific research data. Yes. Very good. Anybody handle staff? I handle accounts. That's good, Olga. Very good. Yeah, I handle accounts. Okay. Good. And the next one, how about oversee? So I oversee. What can you oversee at work? Anybody, any ideas? What you can oversee at work? Success. Good one. Oversees people. Yeah, I oversees people. Or oversee people. Mistakes, yeah, I oversee mistakes. Good. Very good. Yep. You can also oversee things like accounts, okay, particularly for somebody who is an accountant. I oversee finances, hardships, figures. Good. Cats. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Next one then. So I'm in charge of what? What could you say you're in charge of? In charge of. Anybody, any ideas? What could you say? Yeah, I'm in charge of the managing department. I'm in charge of sales. Excellent. Okay. I'm in charge of, we can also say I'm in charge of staffing, for example. Researchers, yes, good. Excellent, okay. And the next one then, so graphic interface, yes, good. I'm in charge of graphic interface. Excellent. Very good. Okay, next one. So I'm responsible for. What can we be responsible for in our job? Anybody, any ideas? What can we be responsible for? Discipline. Yes, definitely. You're responsible for discipline and responsible for documents. That's a very good one. I'm responsible for documents. Very good. Advertising. I'm responsible for advertising. I'm responsible for registers. Yes, excellent. Good, guys. Well done. Okay. And the next for PR, yeah, Luda, very good, yeah, for public relations. I'm responsible for looking after children. Terrific. Okay, well done. So the next one, I run or manage. What can you run or manage in your job? What can you run? Manage a baseball team. Yeah, definitely. Yes, you can manage a team, sports team. Yeah, manage behavior of children. That's very good. Manage a small company. Excellent. I like that one. Manage classes. Yes, good. I run a sales department. Terrific. Yeah, definitely. So that really means you're in charge of something. I run or manage. I'm in charge of. Good. And what about the last one there? My job involves. So what can you say your job involves? Anybody, any ideas there? Yes, filling in registers. Yeah, my job involves filling in registers. Yep. My job involves running my own business. My job involves checking essays. Yes, speaking with people. My job involves designing and realization of computer programs. Yes, my job involves designing and realization of computer programs. Excellent. Speaking with people. Good. Brilliant. Well done, guys. That's terrific. Excellent answers. Yeah. Managing discipline in class. Making arrangements. Yes, my job involves making arrangements. Good. Yeah. Such as making appointments. Yeah. My job involves negotiating. Good one. And preparing for lessons. Yes, definitely. Yeah, it will definitely will do that. My job involves preparing for lessons, preparing contracts. Terrific. That's brilliant. Really pleased with those answers. They are extremely good. Well done. Great. Okay. Well, we're going to move on now to a couple of series of videos. So we're going to be watching people who are in their job. Okay. So first video we're going to watch is all about a librarian. So this is a job description video for a librarian. Okay. So we're going to watch the video now. Again, concentrate, and after all the videos, we're going to have a few questions. Okay?
Librarians help people find the book or information they need for business, academic, or learning purposes. Books, CDs, internet, and databases are just some of the librarian's tools. Librarians must be familiar with today's sophisticated research and information sources and be able to help a young reader find a new picture book. They must possess first-hand knowledge of all the materials in the library, from catalogs and periodicals to reference books, bestsellers, and literary classics. Librarians classify and prepare new materials for circulation, and research and coordinate storytelling sessions, literacy classes, and book talks. They also supervise staff and prepare budgets. Most librarians work in public and academic libraries. Librarians may also work in information centers, corporations, museums, medical centers, law firms, and other organizations. A master's degree in library science is necessary for most librarian positions. Once on the job, librarians continually train to stay up to date on the newest developments in information technology. A librarian's work is often challenging and can be very rewarding, especially when they can locate just the right material.
Terrific. Excellent. Okay. So, librarian. Is anybody a librarian, or does anybody know who works in a library? And also, what kind of responsibilities might your friend? Okay, good, Olga. Yeah, so your friend works in a library. Excellent. Can anybody tell me what kind of responsibilities a librarian has? What do they do? What are they responsible for in their job, a librarian? Anybody, any ideas what a librarian does? What they are responsible for? Yes, excellent. Yeah, they're responsible for finding books. Terrific. Yeah. And information, responsible for finding information. That's brilliant. Well done. Good. Where do librarians work? Yeah, for giving books back. Good one. Excellent. Yeah, for receiving and giving books. They're responsible for logging all the return of the books and giving them out, dispersing. Okay, where would a librarian work? Where would you find a librarian? In public libraries. Terrific. Yeah, work at a library. At schools. Yes, good. At universities. Excellent. Yes, definitely. Anybody else? Any other ideas? Yeah. So we have quite a few kind of centres that we would find libraries in. Yes, terrific. A scientific institute at hospitals. Brilliant. Yeah, medical centres, hospitals. Terrific. Yeah. Okay, so we can also find libraries at museums, as they said in the video, museums or corporations or law firms. So there's quite a big range of areas where we would find libraries, very popular. Okay, and can anybody tell me what does their job involve? What does a librarian involve? What kind of things are involved in their job? What do they have to do? Anybody, any ideas? Okay, so librarian, their job involves finding books. Terrific. Yeah, book research, finding books. Brilliant. Involves being kind and responsible. Excellent. Yes, it does. Intelligent. Yes, they have to be quite intelligent. Yes, communicating with readers, searching information and finding books. Research, book research. Well read. Yes, they have to be able to read. Yeah, absolutely. And have lots of knowledge. Yeah, well read. Good one. Fantastic. Excellent, guys. Yeah, to know the place of books. Yes, they do. They need to know everything about where the books should be. Have a master's degree. Terrific. Well found out. Yeah, they need a master's degree and have good memory. Yeah, excellent. Brilliant. Okay, guys. Well, next we're going to be watching a second video. And this one, no foreign languages. Well, yes, they would need to in some instances, particularly with foreign language book areas, or at least know the title. So that's a good point, actually. Very good. Right, well now we're going to be watching another video about a court reporter. Okay, so this is a guy who works inside the law courts.
When it is essential to have an exact legal record of what people said, the services of court reporters are needed. They are trained to quickly create a record of testimony, speeches, conversations, legal proceedings, and other events.
House will be in order.
Court reporters even take down the words of our nation's lawmakers in Congress. In courtrooms, the court reporter makes the only legal record of events. He or she might be called upon to read back testimony during the trial.
Sir, may I ask you to read back the last question?
Question: and when was the next time that you saw Mr. Smith? Answer: when he came across the street.
And the court reporter's work is cited during legal appeals. Court reporters usually complete a 2- or 4-year training program at a post-secondary technical school or community college in order to learn a highly specific technical language in career school or 2-year colleges. They work on stenotype machines, typing several keys at once to record sound combinations that can then be translated into a transcript. In recent years, court reporters have moved into the field of providing instant translations for the deaf and hard of hearing. Called closed captioning, these real-time readouts of commentary and dialogue allow people with hearing challenges to understand live television events. Court reporters must have excellent listening skills, as well as good English, grammar, and punctuation skills. Excellent hearing is a must. Words are important, whether on television, in a courtroom, in a deposition, or in Congress. In effect, court reporters are providing us with instant, objective history.
Excellent. Well done. Good video. Okay. And so court reporting, that's very interesting. So can anybody tell me what they're responsible for in the courts? What would you say they're responsible for as being a court reporter? Anybody, any ideas? Yep, type in text. Very good. Excellent. Yep. Writing down statements. Yes, hearing and writing information. Excellent. Yes, definitely. You know, they have to have the exact legal record of what people say in court. Yes, terrific. Okay. Where do court reporters work in? Only a couple of places, but where do they work in? Courts. Absolutely correct. Yes. In court. Perfect. Yes. Public office. Court rooms. Very good. Okay, and Congress, that's a good one. Okay, what does their job involve? What does their job involve? Anybody, any ideas? Okay, what does to write what they hear? Yes. What do they need as well? What kind of things do they need to have? Okay, anybody, any ideas? What kind of training? Yeah, involves quick writing. Good, yeah, excellent. Excellent, good listening skills. That's perfect, yes. To make a script, hearing, good, yeah. And of course, listening to public speeches, yes. And they have to have a very good grammar, okay? So they have to have excellent English grammar. Good, brilliant. Okay, we're going to move on now to a third video, and this one is about accountants. Okay, so this is going to be a job description of accountants. So listen very carefully again. This is the last video. Okay.
If you have a knack for numbers, you might consider a career as an accountant. Some accountants work for private citizens, helping them file their taxes and giving advice on general financial matters. Other accountants work for companies, either as outside consultants or as full-time employees. They handle the company's financial records, overseeing budgets, payments, expenses, and taxes. There are accountants that work for the government. Some work for the IRS or Internal Revenue Service, the agency responsible for collecting taxes. IRS accountants make sure that tax returns are filled out properly. They are specially trained to look for tax fraud. Other government accountants make sure that local, state, and federal agencies keep accurate records. Accounting can be tedious work. New computer software is rapidly changing and opening the door to easier record keeping. Accountants should expect to spend most of their time at a desk. A degree in accounting or a related field is necessary for most candidates. Passing the exam to become a CPA or Certified Public Accountant will offer better job opportunities. And most states require CPA candidates to complete an additional 30 semester hours beyond the usual bachelor's degree. Diligence, integrity, and a good head for numbers are what count in this career.
Excellent. Okay, guys, well done. So now, same principle. Can anybody tell me what an accountant is responsible for? What do you think an accountant is responsible for? Figures. Yes, terrific. Yeah, for figures. Accounting money. Yep, absolutely. Calculations. Yes. Any kinds of calculating. Good one. Okay. And collecting taxes, perfect. Yes, keeping accurate records of budgets and finances, terrific. Payments and expenses, balance sheets, very good. Okay, and where do they working? Where would you find an accountant working? What kind of places would an accountant oversee accounts? Terrific, Olga. Yep. At private firms, yes, good. Excellent. Anywhere, yes, good one. They can, even in your own home, you have to have your own accounts, an account department, a bank, private citizens, yes, definitely. So we've got things like offices, tax agencies, an accountant can work in an office, at schools, yes, at companies, good. Okay, and what does their job involve? What would you say their job involves mainly? What would they need? What was an accountant need to be an accountant? Calculating figures, we've had that, yeah. Okay, so what do they have to have? Think about working with numbers. Yes, terrific. They need to have a good head for numbers. Okay, good head for numbers. And a degree. Terrific. Knowing laws. Yes, brilliant. Excellent, everybody. That was fantastic. Well done. Right, now we're going to move on to a little bit of vocabulary. So we're going to be excellent math skills. Good one, Olga. Nice. We all have to have excellent math skills. But now we're going to move on to a little bit of vocabulary, and we're going to be talking about the meanings behind certain words. Okay, so the definitions, the meaning behind certain words. So the vocabulary that we have here, okay, we'll run through it. First of all, we have fun, and then we have varied, we have challenging, routine, depressing, stressful, glamorous, worthwhile, rewarding, dull, and demanding. These are all words to do with your work or your job, and they're describing everything for us. Okay? Okay, so the first one then, if we look at this screen, so number one, what do you think a good thing to do is? Okay, a good thing to do in your work. Good thing to do. Anybody, any ideas? Worthwhile. Yeah. Perfect. Yes, it is. Fun. Good thing to do. Fun job. Okay. Yeah, I'd say it would be worthwhile. Okay. Good. What about number two? Boring. Anybody, any ideas about boring? The word boring. What definition would? Dull. Good one. Yes. Dull. Routine. Yeah, routine can be boring as well. Good. I would say dull. Okay, so it's boring, very dull. Okay, what about number three? Needing all our effort and attention. Demanding. Challenging. Okay, let's have a look. And I would say it'd be demanding. Yes, correct, Marina. Excellent. Okay. Now, what about difficult in a satisfying way? Anybody ideas? What word would we need that? Difficult? Yes, good. Challenging. Not depressing, no. Difficult in a satisfying way. So we're looking at, definitely it would be rewarding. Okay, so we've got rewarding there. Difficult in a satisfying way, but rewarding in a personal feeling. Okay, what about number five? Lively and enjoyable. Anybody can think of anything there? Varied. Okay, fun. Yes, I would say that as well, definitely. So fun, we have fun. It's a lively and enjoyable job. Fun job. Good. Okay, and the next one then. So what about looks attractive from the outside? Glamorous, yes, perfect. Okay, it would be glamorous. Terrific. What about the second one then? Predictable, the same every day. Routine, perfect. Yep, absolutely. It's a routine job, the same every day. Very good, guys, okay? What about the third, number 3? Makes us feel unhappy, depressing, yes, and stressful. Good, okay? Well, we'd say definitely it would be depressing. Makes us feel unhappy. Very good. Okay, what about number 4 then? So different, not always the same. Varied, yes, terrific. It is. It's a varied job. Very different every day, not always the same. Correct. Well done, guys. Okay, and the next one then, number 5, makes us feel worried or anxious. Stressful. Perfect, Olga. Yep, definitely it would. Makes us feel worried or anxious. We would be very stressed. Stressful job. Terrific. Okay, now number 6. What about number 6? Makes us feel good. Okay. Rewarding. Okay. Anybody else? Fun. Okay, good. We would say definitely rewarding. So whoever got all those correct, yeah, perfect, guys. Well done. Makes us feel good. Rewarding. So just to recap then, so match the words with the list to the definitions. Good thing to do, worthwhile. Boring is a dull job. Needing all our effort and attention is a demanding job. And difficult in a satisfying way is a challenging job. Lively and enjoyable is fun, fun work, we can say. Looks attractive from outside, glamorous, very glamorous. Predictable, the same every day, which would be routine, doing the same every day. Makes us feel unhappy is depressing, yeah. Different, not always the same, is a varied job. Makes us feel worried or anxious is stressful, very stressful. Makes us feel good is rewarding. Excellent. Okay, guys, we're going to have a little break now, okay, for 5 minutes. And when we come back, we're going to have a little bit more vocabulary. So go and grab a drink, okay, and see you very shortly. Excellent. Hi. Okay. Everybody okay? Good? Now, fantastic. Thank you very much for that first hour. That was really good. I'm very pleased with all your answers. They were really terrific. You're thinking very well. Okay, now we've got a few questions to go through with the vocabulary that we've just learned. Okay. So first question then. Now, we're looking for a word which would match this expression and sentence. So what I like best about my job is that no 2 days are the same, so I never get bored. So what word do you think would fit that sentence? Yes, perfect, varied, okay? So we'd have a varied job. What I like best about my job is that no 2 days are the same, so I never get bored. It's a very varied job. Very good. Okay, next sentence. So one of the great things about my job is that I meet famous people and stay in some expensive hotels. What word do you think fits that? Glamorous, correct. Yeah, it is. Yeah, expensive hotels. So it would definitely be a very glamorous job. Okay, like a film star. Good. Okay, so next one. what word matches this sentence? So my job keeps me fully occupied and I don't have time to think about anything else until it's time to go home. Keeps me fully occupied. Stressful, demanding, maybe. Okay, let's find out. So it is correct. Well done. Demanding. Yes. Good. Okay, now the next description for a job. Sometimes I think to myself, you'll never be able to do that. But then I find a way to succeed. It's really quite satisfying. So what word do you think fits that description for a job? Challenging. Excellent. Yeah. Brilliant. Well, rewarding. Okay, so there we go. It's a rewarding job. I find it's really quite satisfying. It would be rewarding. Okay, next one. So which word would fit this description? Every morning I arrive at the office, switch on the photocopier and check the phone for messages. Then I start the coffee maker and open the mail. Okay. Which word would match that job description? Routine. Yeah, every morning. Routine. Same routine. Excellent. Correct. Next one. I spend all day in front of a computer screen. I really don't think I can stand it much longer. It makes me feel so miserable. Okay, which word would we say would fit that job description? Depressing. Perfect. Yes, it would be. Yeah, very depressing. All day long at the computer screen. Good. Okay, and the next description. I get quite worried and anxious. So many people depend on me, even at home. I keep thinking about work. It stops me eating. Stressful. Good one. Well done. Yep, it would definitely be a stressful situation. Good. Okay, and another one. I really enjoy going to work. We have a fantastic time and everyone gets on so well together. It doesn't feel like work at all. So what kind of job would that be? Fun. Brilliant. It would definitely be a fun job. Yep, we have a fantastic time and it doesn't feel like work at all. It's a fun job. Brilliant. Okay, and another description then. It's not the best paid job in the world, but I know that I make a difference to people's lives. There's no greater satisfaction than seeing someone walk again after a terrible accident. Yeah, okay. Worthwhile. Well, yeah, okay. What about anybody else? Any suggestions? Okay, well, let's have a look. It's going to be a rewarding job. I would say it's more of a rewarding job. So it's not the best paid job in the world, but it's lots of satisfaction. Okay? Excellent. Right, now, there we go. We're going to have a look at this vocabulary we've just been learning about and matching the vocabulary with the jobs. So in the left-hand column, we see a care assistant. Okay, so anybody tell me which kind of expressions would match to become a care assistant? Would they need to be... Yeah, we have challenging. So I'll just go through the vocabulary with you actually. So we have... Okay, so we have challenging. Okay, we have emotionally demanding. We have financially rewarding, highly stressful, high-powered, immensely rewarding. So immensely means vast or a great amount. Incredibly competitive. incredibly tedious, which would be quite boring, tedious, not very fulfilling, physically demanding, slightly demeaning. So demeaning is a little bit degrading. And finally, very varied. So yeah, a care assistant, yeah, emotionally demanding, yeah, definitely. Care assistant, tedious, maybe. Physically demanding is a good one. Yeah, a care assistant would be physically demanding. Okay, and I'd say it's quite stressful as well to be a care assistant. Excellent. Okay, what about the next one? A football manager. Anybody any ideas? What kind of highly stressed? Yeah, definitely. Highly stressed. Anybody else? Any others? Football manager. Financially rewarding. Yeah, definitely. They get paid very well. Emotionally demanding. Yeah, can you imagine at the end of the football match when they lose or score a goal? Very emotional. Competitive. Yes, definitely. Incredibly competitive. Good one. Excellent. Okay. And what about a GP? Any ideas? A GP, general practitioner, doctor, a GP. So what kind of job? Yep, challenging, very challenging, yep. Excellent. I think a few more there as well. It would be highly stressful. Good one. Yeah, definitely. It would definitely be highly stressful. And I'd say as well, I'd say probably varied as well, because he has lots of things to deal with. Very varied. One can come in with leg complaints or head complaints, back, anything to do with your body. Very varied. Okay, the next one, a history academic. History academic. What could we say about that job? How would we describe that? History academic. So somebody who looks up history. Yeah, again, maybe not so stressful. Financially rewarding, yeah, in a sense that he's dealing with lots of history. Yeah. Challenging, I think, as well would be good. Not very fulfilling. Okay, good answers. Next one, what about a house husband? Okay, what should a house husband feel? House husband. Any ideas? Yeah, slightly demeaning. Good one. Yeah. Okay, slightly demeaning again. Very good. Yeah, house husband. Yeah, I think tedious as well. Could be incredibly tedious for a house husband. What about a housewife then? Housewife. Any ideas? Housewife. How do you feel about a housewife? Description? Yeah. Okay then. In that case, I think we all should work. Dull. Yeah. Emotionally demanding. Yeah. Bless. Brilliant. Okay. Next one then. A journalist. So how would a journalist feel? Chasing around, trying to get stories, meeting deadlines. How would he feel? Very varied. Good one. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. And high-powered journalist. Yeah, can be high-powered. Challenging. Yeah. Excellent. Perfect they are. Good. And the final one, a labourer. Okay. So a labourer, a manual worker, a labourer. Any ideas? A labourer. So he's going to have, physical, definitely. Yeah, physically demanding. Okay, it's more physical work, isn't it? Working with things. Brilliant, guys. Yeah. Excellent. Well done. Okay, we've got another list now. So, yeah, what about a management consultant? a management consultant. Okay, how would he feel? Highly stressed. Anybody else? Any ideas? Tedious, yeah. Financially demanding, yeah, good one. Perfect. Very varied. Excellent. Good, okay. And what about a marketing manager? A marketing manager. So he's got to find the market. He's got to find his products and market. A marketing manager. Organised, very varied, challenging. Good one. Yeah, emotionally demanding, definitely. Excellent answers. Yep, good. Okay. Next one, a psychiatrist. Psychiatrist. Yeah, incredibly competitive. That's a very good one for a management consultant. It would be a very competitive marketplace that he has to work. Okay, so we got a psychiatrist. Psychiatrist. Anybody ideas? Yeah, about that job? Yeah. Excellent. Emotionally demanding. Yeah, definitely it is. Yeah, very emotionally demanding. Highly stressed, varied. Good, guys. Brilliant. Okay, a refuse collector. A refuse collector. What about those kind of jobs? Yeah, tedious, isn't it? Yeah, collecting garbage all day long. Seeing the same garbage. Yeah, very tedious. Not very fulfilling as a job. Yeah, perfect. Okay, next one, a social worker. Social worker, so somebody who deals with people having difficulties. Social worker. Yeah. Oh, yes, slightly demeaning for a refuse collector. Good. Yeah. Social worker, challenging. Yes. Emotionally demanding. Perfect, guys. Highly stressful. Yes, definitely. Yep. Social worker. Under pressure. Good. A stockbroker. Anybody okay? Yeah, social worker, physically demanding, yeah. Stockbroker, good one, stressful, very stressful, trying to make money. Stockbroker for clients, trying to make money. Yeah, okay. And do you think it can be incredibly competitive? Brilliant, excellent. Yes, it can. And also, I think it can be immensely rewarding as well. So, good guys, well done. Okay, and finally, a street cleaner. Somebody who sweeps the streets. Any ideas? Sweeps the streets. A street cleaner. Slightly demeaning. Perfect. Brilliant, guys. Yeah, excellent. Demeaning. Yeah, not very fulfilling. Good. Okay, that's terrific. Well done. Right, now we're going to guess these jobs. Okay, so first of all, number one, they look after the finances in an organisation. They work in an office. So guess this job. Accountant. Excellent. Oops, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yes, they do. Now, next one, number two, shave men's beards and cut men's hair. Hairdresser. Perfect. Brilliant. Okay, hairdresser. Serve drinks. Number three, serve drinks. They work in a bar, pub or restaurant. Okay. Waiter. Brilliant. Perfect. Yep. Bartender. Good. Okay. Clean and tidy rooms. They work in a hotel. Cleaners. Good. Clean and tidy rooms. They work in a hotel. Cleaners would. Yep, excellent. Housekeepers, things like that. Maid, good one. Okay, number five, prepare and sell meat. Prepare and butcher. Perfect. Yep. Excellent. Okay, judge and sentence people. They work in a law court. Okay, they work in a law court. So what, judge, yeah, they sentence people, definitely. Perfect. Number seven, okay, arrange appointments, type letters and organise meetings. They work in an office. A solicitor, okay, would judge and sentence people. No, not so much the solicitor, it would have to be the judge. Secretaries, good for number 7. Arrange appointments, type letters and organise meetings. Terrific. Solicitors, secretaries, good. Number 8, carry other people's bags and luggage. They work in a hotel or train station. Anybody ideas about number 8? Porter, perfect. Yes, definitely a porter. Well done. Carry other people's bags, a porter. Excellent, okay. So, moving on. Now, describe these jobs then. So, can anybody describe what this lady's doing? She is a teacher. Perfect. This job must be, think of the vocabulary we've just been using. This job is, yeah, okay, this job must be what? This job must be, can you think of any vocabulary, anybody? I would say it's quite stressful. Good one. Yeah. Demanding. Excellent. Okay. The person works. Remember your prepositions. The person works. Okay. Anybody? The person works. Where does she work? In school. Excellent. Yeah. The person works in school. Very good. At school. Okay. The last one there, the person has to be good at university. Good, yeah. Person works at university. Clever. Okay, the last question there, the person has to be good at organising people. Perfect. Yeah, maths, good. Teaching, math skills, yeah. Brilliant. Good answers, guys. Okay. Speaking, yes. Next one, we have what job do you think this is? What kind of job do you think this is? Pilot. Perfect. He is a pilot. This job must be what? What can we use here? This job must be demanding. Yeah. Anything else? Good. Okay. Challenging. Perfect. Difficult. Yeah. Challenging. Stressful. Good one. Perfect. The person works where? Where can we say this person works? The person works. Any ideas, anybody? Where does the person work? On a plane. Yep. At the airport. Good. Okay. And on an airplane. Yeah. The person has to be good at. What does he have to be good at, this person? In Sky. Okay. What does this person has to be good at? What skills does he need to have? Calculate orientating, yeah, okay. Managing stress, yeah. It's got to be good at flying, hasn't he? Yeah, good. Okay. Lots of training. Perfect. Okay, next one. So what's this lady doing? She is what? Do you think? Anybody idea? Operator. Brilliant. Yeah. She is an operator. Okay, she is an operator. Good. Consultant. Excellent. Okay. You can also say she is a service provider. Okay, very good. And this job must be what? This job must be, what do you think this job is? This job must be stressful. Yeah, definitely. Customer services, definitely stressful. Demanding, dealing with people's questions. The person works where? Where would the person work? Excellent. Yeah, in the office. Good. Okay. And the person has to be good at what? What does the person has to be good at? Speaking. Yeah, communicating. Excellent. Terrific. Very good. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, next one then. So we've got a couple more to do. What's this guy? He is a policeman. Perfect. Okay. This job must be, what do you think? Dangerous. Yeah. Demanding. Worthwhile. Good. Yeah. Stressful. Very. Absolutely correct. Yeah. All those. And the person works, where does he work, or she, as a female officer? On the roads, in the street. Okay, excellent. On the streets, yes, definitely. And they'll also work at the office as well, writing up everything. Very good. And the person has to be good at outdoors. Yes, good. What does a person have to be good at? What do you think they have to be good at? Law. Perfect. Yes, definitely. Law. In the city, they work in the city. Good one. Physically demanding, yeah. Bringing away. Person has to be good at, yeah, dealing with people, talking to people. Correct. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, excellent. And we've got one more to do there. Okay, so we've done the policeman there. Yeah. Okay, what's this lady doing then? She is a, what do you think her job is? Flight attendant. Perfect. Yeah, excellent. She is. And this job must be, yeah, stewardess. Good one. Excellent. Stewardess. Flight attendant. Stewardess. So this job must be what? What kind? Demanding. Yeah, definitely. Okay, demanding. Very good. Yeah. Stressful. Excellent. Yeah, fun. Yeah, I think it would be fun as well. And the person works again. Where does she work? On the plane. Correct. Yeah. And this person has to be good at. What does this person has to be good at? What kind of skills would she need? Speaking. Yeah. Brilliant. Okay. Solving problems. Yeah. Dealing with people. Yeah. Absolutely. Patient, attentive, excellent. Yep, and smiling, yeah. Very good, guys. Well done. Okay, brilliant. Now, okay, we've got to match each of these ideas from 1 being not very important to 5 very important when looking for a job. Okay, so now, what do you think the first line? Being able to work flexi time, do you think that's important or not important? Anybody, any ideas? 1 to 5? 1 is not important. 2, yeah, okay. 5, very important. Yeah, good, I'd agree with that. Okay, the next one then, getting holiday pay and sick pay. Getting holiday pay and sick pay. Do you think that's very important? Yeah, good, excellent. Earning a good salary. Earning a good salary. What do you think to that one? 5. Okay, yeah, you need money. 4, I'd say number 4. Good. Okay, doing a really interesting job. 3, yeah, okay, guys, good. 4. So, average. Doing a really interesting job, yeah, number 5, I would say. Knowing your job is secure. What about that one? 4. Okay. Yeah. Secure. Security in a job. Number 5. Definitely. Yeah. Not being stuck behind a desk all day. Not being stuck behind a desk all day. Do you think that's important? Okay. Yep. 3. Perfect. Excellent. Yeah, I think number 3 as well. Very good. Now, doing something useful for society. Doing something useful for society. Do you think that's a good, yeah, very important. Middle, yeah, I'd say number 4, okay. Doing something good for society. 3 or 4, perfect. Being able to work from home. Being able to work from home. All about that one. Being able to work from home. Number 2, 3, yeah, absolutely fine. It's not all that important, yeah. Getting a company car. Getting a company car. 1. Excellent. Yeah. Not important at all. Yeah. Number 2. Good. Good, guys. And finally there, getting maternity or paternity leave. So maternity or paternity leave to go from work when you have baby. Yeah. 5. Excellent, guys. I agree with that. Definitely is number 5. Brilliant. Okay. Very good. Now we're going to be discussing and talking about the difference between the words job and work. Okay, job and work. We're looking at where we can use these words and how we can use them in our sentences. Okay, there's a slight difference between the two words job and work. So work, for instance, can be both a noun and a verb. Okay, so work as a noun, an activity of mental or physical effort that has a result or purpose such as money, growth, or a product. And we've got an example there. He was tired after a long day's work. I'm still looking for work. Okay, so we can use it in that sentence. So the next one, now work can be used as a noun describing the place where the activity of work is done. Okay, so I'm going to work. I've just gotten home from work. So we've got two examples there. Very good. Now we can also use as a verb, work used as a verb, the activity involving physical or mental efforts that you do for a result such as money. Okay, I like working. I've worked here for 3 years. Now, job's different. Okay, so job can only be a noun. There isn't a verb form. So job as a noun, a paid position of regular employment. Okay, I have a part-time job. I like my job. So they're the kind of differences in examples. And again, job as a noun, a small task or a piece of work. So you did a good job today on the report that you did, and I need to focus in order to get the job done. So you see how the difference is? We couldn't use work there. You wouldn't say, I did a good work today. No, it would have to be job in that instance. Okay, I did a good job today. Excellent, okay. And another form is the job is countable and work is uncountable. So job, I have 3 jobs. A job should be fun. And you always have to have an article before job. Okay, so a job, the job, or an, like I'm an operator, my job, I'm an operator. Or 1, 2, 3, I have 1, 2, 3 jobs, 4 jobs, 5 jobs, etc. Work is uncountable. You can't count. I have work a lot. I work a lot. Or I have a lot of work. What do you do at work? So you never use articles. You never use the articles the, a, n, or 1, 2, 3. I can't say I have 3 works. No, it just means I work a lot. Excellent. Right, now, so have a little example of using these words. So number 1, complete the sentences with work or job. So what word do you think goes into that gap? He's never done a day's something in his life. He's never done a day's job in his life. No. Okay, think again. Think again, guys, okay. It would have to be he's never done a day's work in his life, okay? Never done a day's work in his life. Right, now, number 2. Are you still looking for a something then? Are you still looking for a job then? Yep, perfect, yep. Excellent, well done. Okay, number 3. It's quite hard something finding a flat in a big city like Milan. It's quite hard finding work. Excellent, somebody said before, work. Perfect. Okay, it's quite hard finding work It's quite hard hard work finding a flat in a big city like Milan. Sorry. Okay, good. Number 4, it's a dirty something, but someone's got to do it. It's a dirty job. Yes, excellent. Well done. Dirty job, but someone's got to do it. Correct. Next one. Okay, number 5. I know the money is not very good, but at least you're getting some good something experience. So what could we use in there? Good work. Excellent. Getting some good work experience. Yeah, terrific. Well done. Okay. Next one. Oh, the kitchen looks lovely now. You've made a really good something of it. What could we use there? Excellent, guys. Yeah. You've made a really good job of it. Terrific. Next one. I'm sorry, but I can't let you use the phone to ring Australia. It's more than my something's worth. What do you think goes in that gap? Not work, no, it would be more than my job's worth. Okay, guys, job's worth. Very good. Next one. I've been up to my eyes in something all week. What would that be? Work. Perfect. Yep, it will be. I've been up to my eyes in work all week. Terrific. Okay, now, well done. Very good. Now, we're going to move on to some idioms and other expressions. Okay, these are very good and they're used a lot in English language, idioms and other expressions. So first of all, we have what's called a high flyer. Anybody tell me what a high flyer is? How we use a high flyer? Who's a high flyer? Any ideas? Ambitious guy. Yeah, he would be a high flyer. Very good. Excellent. A very successful man. Yeah, absolutely. He would be a high flyer. Definitely. Yeah. Okay. So someone who has a lot of ability and a strong wish to be successful and therefore expected to achieve a lot. Okay. A very successful man or woman. Ambitious person, I would say. Lots of women are successful and high flyers. Good. Okay, next one. Put in a rise. Okay. Put in for a rise. So who what would you say about that? To put in for a rise. Who can put in for a rise? Any ideas, anybody? You can ask for a rise. Good. Work hard. Yeah. What does it mean? Put in for a rise. A rise in salary. Perfect. Excellent answer. Yeah. A rise in your salary. Money. Okay. So a rise in pay. Good. So your boss, ask your boss for more money, a bigger salary. Okay. Brilliant. Okay, next one, night shift. So what do you think night shift means? Work at night, of course. Yep. Period of time at night when people regularly work, it's particularly in a factory. Excellent, guys. Yep. Okay, another one, a blue collar worker. Anybody, any ideas what a blue collar worker is? An office worker. Have a think again. Office worker, blue collar worker, blue collar. An office worker might be another colour. Okay. But a blue collar worker, brilliant. Works at a factory. Yeah. Physical work. Yeah. Someone who does practical or physical work. A blue collar worker. We can also use that as a nurse, for example. A blue collar worker. Next one. Oh, sorry. A white collar worker is someone who works in an office. That's the opposite to blue collar. So a white collar worker is someone who works in an office. Okay, next one then. Burn himself out. So What do you think that one means? To burn yourself out or oneself out. Burn oneself out. What do you think that means? Excellent. Yeah, work hard. Yeah. To work so hard over a period of time that you become unable to continue working because you're tired, ill, or unable to think of any new ideas. Terrific, guys. Yeah, work too hard. Okay, what about this one? That work for peanuts. Working for peanuts. What do you think that means? Peanuts or what? What could we say about that one? Work for nothing. Correct. Yep, you would. You'd be working for peanuts, working for a very small amount of money. Getting a little money. Small salary. Correct, guys. Well done. Okay, what about this one then? Working overtime. Working overtime. Work overtime. Extra time. Yes, it is. Yep, you'd need to work more hours in addition to your normal working hours. Good. Okay, this is a good one. Carry the can. Okay, anybody heard of that expression? Carry the can. What would that mean? Carry the can. Any ideas? Okay. Be responsible for. Yes, you'd carry the can for somebody's mistake. Okay, so you'd be responsible for a mistake in something. Yeah. Take the blame. So to be the person who has to take the blame for something, even if it was not their fault. Good. Okay. And oops, sorry. Next one. Okay. Let's find where we were. I do apologise. Okay. So there we go. Okay, so carry the can. Now, a golden handshake. Okay, this is a very good one, and this will have a meaning of a large amount of money given to someone when they leave their job. Okay, a golden handshake. Got a few phrases that we're going to go through now. This one is called get fired. Okay, lost work. Correct. Yeah, you'd lose your job if you got fired. Yeah, be forced to leave your job. Excellent. Okay. Next one. A headhunter. Anybody have ideas what a headhunter is? Headhunter? Yeah, you'd hunt somebody to find somebody with good skills. Okay, headhunter. Somebody who finds people with the right skills and experience to do particular jobs and who tries to persuade them to leave their present job. So you could headhunt somebody. Okay, skilled workers. Okay, now to be on the dole. Have you ever heard of that expression? What do you think that means? To be on the dole. Anybody any ideas? To be on the dole, what do you think that would mean? Okay, so we have a meaning to be unemployed and receiving money. Yes, doesn't have a job. Good. Excellent. So be unemployed and receiving money from the government. Yes, without a job. On the dole. Great, guys. Well done. Okay, so there we are. We have a few expressions. Just to revise. A high flyer. Put in for a pay rise. A blue-collar worker. Night shift, to work at night. Burn himself out, working for peanuts, working for nothing, work overtime, extra work, carry the can, to be responsible for, a golden handshake, a payoff, a white-collar worker is an office worker, get fired, to lose your job, a headhunter, to search for somebody with special skills, or to be on the dole without any money or job, receiving benefits. Okay, now, number one, what do you think fits this one? My brother is a manual worker in a factory. Like me, he's a, what can we say? He's a manual worker in a factory. Blue collar. Terrific. Well done. Blue collar worker. Excellent. Next one. I need to do some more hours at work so that I can make more money. Okay. I think I'll ask if I can. What would you ask? I need to do some more hours at work. Perfect. Yep. Work overtime. Terrific. Well done. Work extra time. Overtime. Good. Next one, number 3. I work from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Of course, I get paid more for working the, what can we say? What hours does he work? Overtime? Not necessarily. I would say something else. Night shift. Brilliant. Yep. Definitely he would. He'd be working the night shift. Okay. Next one, number 4. I work for a very small amount of money. I really hate working. Okay. Any ideas with number 4? For peanuts. Absolutely correct. Yeah. You'd work for nothing. Work for peanuts. Good. And this one, number 5, my cousin is a secretary in an office. Like me, she's in an office. White collar worker. Terrific. Yep, definitely a white collar worker. Brilliant. Next one, number 6. Joe is unemployed and receiving unemployment benefit. There's nothing worse than being, what can we say there? Being without on the dole. Terrific. Well remembered. Yep. Get fired. Okay. On the dole is correct for that one. Number 6. Okay. Right. Number 7. Jim applied to his boss for more money. So more money. He wants more money. What do you think would fit that one? Put in for a rise. Correct. He applied for a rise. Okay. Excellent. Yep. He applied for a rise. By the way, we always say rise, not raise. Okay. Put in for a rise. Good. Okay. And number 8 then. So Bob works too hard. Yesterday he started at 7:30 in the morning and didn't finish until almost midnight. If he continues like that, he'll what? What will he do? Burn himself out. Of course he will. Yep. Terrific, guys. Well done. Okay. Next, we're going to have a few picture flashcards with a few idioms. Okay. And so we're going to have a little idiomatic language here. So can anybody tell me what this expression means? My boss is a real slave driver. What do you think that would mean? Any ideas? Bossy, yep, definitely would be. Okay. What else? Anything else? Anybody? Okay. He's going to be a bossy slave driver, so he's going to be demanding. Okay, very bossy and dictatorial. Okay, next one. She's not pulling her weight. So what do you think that phrase and expression would mean? She's not pulling her weight. An idiom, idiomatic expression. Yes, perfect. Lazy. Yep, she's not pulling her weight. She doesn't do the fair share of work at the office. She'd be very lazy. Good. Doesn't do her job. Yep, excellent. Okay. Doesn't work. Good. Good. Right, next one then. Okay. This is a good one. What do you think that means? I've got a lot on my plate at work at the moment. Yeah, I have a lot of work. Snowed under. Brilliant. Yeah, I'm snowed under with work. A lot of work. Correct. I have a lot of responsibility. Okay, so it means that I'm very busy with things. Okay, very busy, too much work. Brilliant. Okay, and another one. What about this one? They just threw me in at the deep end. Any ideas on that one? Too much work to have. Okay. Any ideas? They threw me in at the deep end. Yes, they don't help me at all. Correct. Yes, they give me too many responsibilities. Okay. Didn't explain anything. That's correct. Good one. Yeah. They threw me in at the deep end. They didn't give me any support. Yes, true. Fantastic. Well done. Excellent. Great answers. I'm really, really pleased. That was terrific. You're getting to grips with some idiomatic language. Okay, now guys, before we do the final exercise, okay, we've got one more exercise to do, but now you'll have the opportunity, okay, to contact the administrators, and you can have the opportunity to talk to me directly at the end of the webinar today. You'll have the opportunity to practice everything we've learned today and spoke about by going interactive and speaking directly to me. So now's the time to contact the administrator if you'd wish to do that. And you're going to be talking to me about your job, okay? And I can talk to you about mine as well. And particularly as well about your career to date, for example. So maybe you've had quite a few jobs or several different kinds of jobs that you can talk to me directly about. So that will be available after the webinar today. Brilliant. Okay, so now we're just going to be talking about the duties and responsibilities, people, and responsibilities in column B, that people in column A have. So say what duties and responsibilities in section B that people have in section A. Okay, so anybody start off? Let's have a look. So the first one then, we've got this managing director. Okay, so what kind of responsibilities does a managing director have? Anybody, any ideas? Managing director. Yeah, money, good one. Okay, excellent. Anything else out of B? Budget. Okay. Managing director. Yeah. Recruitment. Good one. Excellent. Yeah. Perfect. Staff. Yes, definitely. He oversees the budget. Yeah. Well done. Guys, good. Okay. What about a sales rep? Sales representative. What are they responsible for? Sales? Perfect. Yes, it is. Okay. Anything else? Complaints, sales rep. Yeah, they can deal with people's complaints when they're out on the field. Yeah, complaints. Good one. Okay. Any other vocabulary about this? There we go. So administrator. So we've got budget or personnel, customers, paperwork, targets, travel, product development. What do you think an administrator is responsible for? Paperwork. Excellent. Yeah. Customers. Good one. Administrator is responsible for its customers. Problems, of course. That's an excellent one. Yeah. Lots of problems. Good. Okay. Publicity. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. What about a website designer? Website designer. Any ideas, anybody, about a website designer? What kind of things are they responsible for? Projects, definitely. Designing things, yeah. Website designer. Good one. Okay, publicity. Excellent. Well done. Graphics. Good. Terrific. Yep. Okay, what about a finance controller? Finance controller. Any ideas on that one? Budgets, yes, accounts and things. Yeah. Okay, calculations, yeah, monies. Brilliant. Perfect. Okay, paperwork, yeah. Okay, what about human resources manager? Human HR. Human resources manager. People. Perfect. Yes, recruitment. Good. Hiring new staff. Yes, they would be. Terrific. Okay, lab technician, a lab technician, laboratory technician. Any ideas about that one? What kind of things are they responsible for? Yep. Projects. Good. Okay. Lab technician. Yeah. Product development. Excellent. Yeah. Good. Machinery. Yeah. Problems with equipment. Lab technician. Yes. Good. Excellent, guys. Yeah. Okay. What about after sales assistant? After sales. So that's like a following up of stuff. After sales assistant. Yeah. Papers. Yeah. Okay. After sales assistant. Customers. Definitely. Yeah. You'd always need to speak to after sales to customers with after sales. Brilliant. Okay. And finally then, team leader. Good one. Complaints. Yeah. Well done, Luda. Yeah. After sales assistant. Dealing with complaints. Finally, team leader. What are they responsible for? People. Yep. Team leader. Building a team. Generating ideas. Correct. Training. Yes. Fantastic. That's really good. Excellent. Wonderful. Well done, everybody. That was absolutely terrific. I'm so impressed with all your answers. They were really good. Very good indeed. Well, after the webinar has finished, just to let you know that you'll be getting the whole recording of the webinar with the videos and the presentation, the whole presentation with all the vocabulary at the end of the webinar today to your email addresses. But I'd like to thank you on behalf of myself and the school. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And great. So, but yeah, I'd like to thank you for your time today anyway, and we look forward to seeing you next week at the same time. Brilliant. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yes. So, sorry, I've got somebody who wants to speak. Okay. So, on this, yeah, interactive practice. So, tell us about your job. Sorry, I need to be connected. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, thank you guys as well. Thank you, Luda, Olga, Marina. That's really kind. Thank you for your very helpful suggestions and time today. Really is important to us and your feedback. So very much appreciated for your efforts. Brilliant. Well done. Okay. And as I said, yeah, it will be the same time next week as well for another presentation. Okay. Well, can you connect me? Okay. Okay. So, hi, Larissa. I believe you'd like to talk to me, if that's great. So if you can press your connection button to speak on your microphone, and then we can get through directly. Okay? Brilliant. Well, thank you. That's very kind, Elena. Thank you, Tatiana. Wonderful. Brilliant. And thank you for your answers, guys. That was really good. Well done. Very pleased to see you. Thank you. You know, it's always important when you're having responsibilities at work and within your job, describing things that you do to other people, introducing yourself to people as well. So it's important to try and use some of the vocabulary that we've learned today, and it will help you with things like expressions and understanding idiomatic expressions as well. So brilliant. Okay. Sorry, it's okay. We're just waiting for a little connection for a interaction. So it won't be 2 minutes. Thank you, Olga. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time too. Brilliant. Well done. Thank you for your support. Yeah. Okay. One click. What's
Hello.
a green one?
Hi.
Hey, hi. Yes, hello. Aletta, I can hear. Barry, it's a pleasure to meet you too, and thank you very much indeed for coming interactive.
Thank you
Great to
for
see
your
you.
lesson. It was really very interesting and very helpful, and I really enjoyed it.
Ian, I'm really pleased. Excellent. I'm really pleased, and thank you very much for your time and effort. Some great answers, by the way. That was terrific. Really
Thank you.
impressed. So tell me about your job. What's your job
Actually, I'm a
title?
teacher of English, and
Well,
yeah,
well done.
and I work at school. I work with pupils, and I really like my job. And
Excellent.
actually, I was interested in webinars, just what they are about. And naturally, I was interested to listen to a native speaker, and just after the webinar, naturally to speak, to practice my English. As besides, it's a very good opportunity to practice my English.
Totally agree. Excellent. And your pronunciation and vocabulary is very good indeed. It's very high. Fantastic. What kind of children do you teach? What age?
Oh, I teach children from 10 years old to 17 years old.
Brilliant. So that's very
Yes,
demanding
but
as
I
well.
like my job. I really love my job, and for me, it's fun. I love my children.
It's brilliant. Yes. Very rewarding, isn't it? Yeah.
And naturally, it's wonderful when you start teaching and children practically know nothing, and then they begin to speak, and by the end, they can speak very well and quite fluently. It's really nice.
Yeah. It is. It's a great thing when you see a child progress, and get that confidence in speaking and improving listening skills and pronunciation. It's very rewarding. Yeah, it's a very satisfying job. I totally agree with that. Great explanation. Well done.
And especially just what I like about my job, that you are always young. Actually this job helps you to be always like a child yourself.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Like you say, it's a lot of fun. You can have lots of activities, particularly with children, with different activities and sort of exercises that they can practice on. Yeah, I totally agree. It's great, isn't it? Particularly when you can use things like videos and music, audios. That's brilliant. I'm really pleased to hear that.
And
Terrific.
especially my children love me.
What kind?
I'm sorry?
No, carry on.
Oh,
sorry. Yep, I can hear you.
Especially just my children like to watch videos, and they like singing songs. And sometimes we do something like concerts, and they imagine that they are great singers. And it's really fun.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Yeah. And they really get into it, don't they? They really join in, and want to progress and improve on their language skills. But making it really exciting, introducing videos and everything is brilliant. So well done. Really pleased to hear that. What kind of hours do you work in a week?
Oh, I usually work the first part of the day from early in the morning, from 8 o'clock in the morning till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then usually I'm free.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's brilliant.
Yeah. And actually it's very good because it helps me to do work around the house, to work sometimes extra hours, because also I work as a teacher of English at some courses, and naturally I try to do my best to develop as a teacher, to know my English much better than I do it now.
Yeah. That is brilliant. That is really terrific. And also, with those hours, it's very convenient, so you can research materials in the evening. Yeah. So I can watching your, constantly. Because it's good to use videos and research videos, particularly with the internet, searches that you can get nowadays, and films and books. Yeah, so I think, any of your children into things like Harry Potter?
Oh, no, actually, no.
But yeah, it's amazing what kind of language you can find from videos and books, particularly what's available online.
Yeah.
So brilliant. What would you like to do in the future as well with learning English? Which directions would you like to go? Would you like to teach, a higher level?
Yes, I want to go to a higher level, and also I want maybe to learn some other languages. For example, right now I'm learning German language, and in the future maybe I'll take one more language.
Yeah.
When I was at school, I was dreaming to learn Japanese or maybe Chinese language. Maybe right now I think to know more about it, but who knows?
It's difficult. Sounds incredible. So, but it's brilliant to have that, that forward planning and thinking about the future, about improving your own English as well. So I'm really pleased that you came to the webinar presentation today. It's fantastic, And we'll be doing these every Saturday and Sunday as well, but every Saturday with me, online, live. Have different subjects each week, so I'll be delighted to see you next week as well. So,
Naturally, I'll come,
brilliant.
and I hope
Excellent.
that I'll be present at every webinar because I like them. I like this very much. I really enjoyed it.
Brilliant. Well done.
So thank you very much, and you do.
That's fantastic. I'm so
you do
pleased.
really great job and very good one. So thank you very much.
Really kind. That's a pleasure. Well, have a great weekend, okay, and take care, and enjoy your week next week. I'll see you next Saturday.
See you. Goodbye.
Brilliant.
Have a nice weekend too. Bye.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.